I'm Dalton Barrett for News Radio WGNS, and here are some of the top stories impacting Rutherford County on your Rutherford Roundup for Monday, July the 28th, 2025. Tennessee's public school system ranks in the middle of the pack nationwide, coming in at number 26 overall, according to a new WalletHub study. Despite the mid-range ranking, the state placed an encouraging number 14 for school quality and posted one of the nation's lowest dropout rates. Academic progress is also on the rise. The Tennessee Department of Education reported improvements across all subjects in the latest TCAP results for students in grades 3 through 8. However, the study raised concerns over school safety, where Tennessee ranked near the bottom at number 45. This low placement stemmed from high rates of bullying, youth incarceration, student violence, and school shootings, according to researchers. As students and families across Rutherford County prepare for the new school year, many are also contending with another challenge: extreme heat. Middle Tennessee Electric, or MTE, working alongside the Tennessee Valley Authority, is offering tips to help residents stay cool while managing energy cost. In Murfreesboro and Smyrna, where HVAC usage is peaking, residents are urged to clean air filters and raise thermostats slightly, which can cut cooling costs by up to 3% per degree. Ashley England with TVA emphasized using ceiling fans set to spin counterclockwise to circulate air more efficiently. Additionally, running heat-producing appliances like clothes dryers at night can ease the load on cooling systems. These measures are critical in Rutherford County, where scorching summer temperatures show no sign of letting up. Rutherford County is at the heart of two major stories making headlines. In Washington, D.C., U.S. Senator Marsha Blackburn of Tennessee is co-sponsoring a bipartisan effort to modernize IRS procedures through the Recovery of Stolen Checks Act. This legislation, introduced with Senator Mark Warner of Virginia, seeks to allow victims of stolen or lost tax refund checks to receive replacements via direct deposit. Currently, the IRS reissues only paper checks, increasing the risk of repeated theft. Senator Blackburn noted that the outdated system leaves Tennesseans particularly vulnerable, while Senator Warner highlighted the hundreds of millions of losses due to check fraud. The proposed bill, already passed in the House, has gained wide bipartisan support and aims to restore trust in the federal refund process. Meanwhile, Murfreesboro is preparing to celebrate its musical roots during the Roots Rendezvous Festival, a reimagined version of the beloved Uncle Dave Macon days. What began in 1978 as a small banjo contest on the courthouse square has grown into a vibrant, multi-day event steeped in Rutherford County history. Now hosted at Hop Springs, the 2025 festival will take place September 19th through the 21st and continue its mission to preserve America's roots in music. Local historian Gloria Christie leads the effort, supported by Rutherford County Habitat for Humanity's 17th annual Hammer Down for Habitat Poker Run on September 20th. The event offers music, dancing, and community celebration, with Executive Director Terry Schultz encouraging everyone to join. About 30 minutes northeast of Rutherford County in DeKalb County, 2 of 4 individuals indicted for the aggravated child abuse of a 12-year-old have now been sentenced. Christopher Brian Major, age 37, and Angel Ann Major, age 33, each pleaded guilty to attempted aggravated child abuse and received 6 years prison terms to be served at 30% as Range 1 offenders. The charges, which stem from June 2021, described the abuse as, quote, especially heinous, atrocious, or cruel, involving acts of torture and resulting in serious injury. The other defendants, Rebecca Yount, age 26, and Jesse Eugene Van Dyne, age 27, were sentenced last October to 4 years suspended sentences with probation and judicial diversion. In Murfreesboro, a 77-year-old woman narrowly avoided an even larger financial loss after falling victim to an elaborate scam. According to Murfreesboro police, scammers posing as federal agents convinced her to hand over $55,000 under false claims of a seized package and warrant for her arrest. Detectives intervened just in time to stop a second transaction totaling $38,000. Gurjinder Singh, age 28, of Atlanta, was arrested outside of the woman's home after arriving in an Uber to collect the cash. Singh, who is in the U.S. illegally, was charged with theft over $60,000 and financial exploitation of a vulnerable person. He remains in custody at the Rutherford County Adult Detention Center, with ICE placing a detainer on him. Police urge residents to hang up and report any calls demanding money or threatening arrest. New data from the Tennessee Department of Labor and Workforce Development shows unemployment rose in all 95 counties in Tennessee due to seasonal job fluctuations such as school breaks. However, Rutherford County continues to hold strong with one of the state's lowest rates at 3.4%. This figure ties the county with Davidson, Sumner, Dixon, Maury, and Robertson counties for 5th through 10th place statewide. Only Sevier and Cheatham counties report lower rates at 3.2%, though they too saw an increase over May figures. Meanwhile, back home in Murfreesboro, the city is preparing for pivotal decisions in its federal lawsuit against BFI Waste Systems of Tennessee and Republic Services, operators of the Middle Point landfill. A proposed settlement will go before the city council on July 31st, addressing environmental violations under the Clean Water Act and Clean Air Act. Key provisions target PFAS, quote, former chemicals requiring monthly leakage testing, constructions of a passive treatment system, and groundwater monitoring. This agreement also mandates a gas collection and control system plan to curb landfill odors and emissions. Financially, Republic BFI will reimburse the city $500,000 and contribute funds for ongoing compliance oversight. Notably, the agreement does not permit any landfill expansion, reaffirming Murfreesboro's firm stance against further growth of the Middle Point site. The proposed measures aim to protect air and water quality for Rutherford County residents while ensuring transparency and accountability in landfill operations. That's all for now. For updates on these and more local news stories, be sure to check out the website wgnsradio.com or even follow us on social media at News Radio WGNS on Facebook and X. And if you're enjoying the show, be sure to leave us a rating or a review on Spotify, iTunes, or a comment on YouTube. I'm Dalton Barrett for News Radio WGNS, part of your Good Neighbor Network, and I'll talk to you later.